Hey guys, good morning. How are y'all today? It is Thursday here and I'm getting my video ready for tomorrow. So we are going to do this coffee table that I've been telling you we were going to do. So I have grabbed some things and we are going to go over there and get that decorated. I've got a lot of the decorations already done, just mainly because been a lot of sitting around the house, and so I just decorated it. It's kind of a bummer all this is going on and we're getting close to Easter, and I'm sure a lot of y'all haven't got to go out and do any Easter shopping like we do normally. So what I'm going to do today, I told you I wanted to go to Pier 1's to see if I could find any more of the rabbits to put on this coffee table, but with all this going on, our Pier 1 has closed down, and I'm sure a lot of y'all's have too. So I'm going to work with what I got, and I imagine a lot of y'all are having to do the same things. If you're decorating, I mean, you're just using what you've got around the house already. You're not getting to add very much new stuff, but you know, that's life and we're going to deal with it. So I don't think decorating is a reason to go spend any money right now. If you are like me, we are having to hold on to every penny that we have. So you know that we have a small business and we've had to cut our hours back due to nothing coming in at all. We have a collision and restoration shop, and people are just holding on to their money right now because nobody knows how long this is going to last. So we've cut our hours back to 20 hours this week, but me and my husband are up there anyway, even on the days that the guys are not coming in, just hoping something might come in. So today is one of the days. They're coming in on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and today is one of the days that they do not come in. So I'm going to get this video done real quick and get up there with him so he's not there by himself all day. This video, once I record it, I will load up all my stuff and I'm going to take it to the shop to do all the editing and stuff up there so I can be with him. But anyway, I'm going to get this turned around and we are going to start decorating this coffee table, so just hang tight. Okay guys, if you remember, I got this at TJ Maxx and it says Happy Easter. It's a Ray Dunn piece, and I've got my little rabbits. This one came from Pier 1 last year. I thought it was so cute. And this one I got last year, and he came from TJ Maxx. You see his big ears? He looks like Grandpa. And my other one, if I can reach her, is a little pig. And I believe she came from TJ Maxx too. So alright, I've got this bag of grass I had left from last year, and it's the dark green. And it kind of looks like grass from outside. I was wanting to use hay, but I've already used my brown colors, and this is all I've got, so this is what I'm going to use. Now I'm going to have to play with this because I'm not really sure how I want it. I got something in my head. I'm thinking I want the pig to sit inside. So this grass, I'm just going to kind of spread it around in here. Kind of fluff it up. And I want this piggy to sit in there. So I'll try to get her propped up like that. And I got these carrots last year from TJ Maxx, and I really like them. They've got the fat yarn look that's wrapped around them. Those would be so easy to make. But I got these last year, and I'm thinking maybe of setting it in there. I'm just gonna set this stuff in here and see what it looks like. And I got these two really oversized eggs. They look like ostrich eggs. And I got these, of course, last year too. So I thought I would sit one in there maybe. Make a hole where it kind of looks like it's sitting down in the grass. Woo. What that noise was. Okay. Maybe something like that. And I've got these little pieces. And I don't know if this will look good or not. That grass to come up. I got these little pieces that I cut off last year that I had sitting in something that I had. And it's just little pieces. And I thought maybe I could just like poke these around in there just to kind of, I don't know, give it some variety of color. Like they had been out picking flowers and hunting eggs and stuff. I don't know. You know, had some wildflowers while they were out there. Let's see here. I'm just going to poke these around. Grass will come up. Of course, every time I pull the grass, it comes out. Here. On that side. Well, that looks pretty cute. I think I like that. So I'm going to put this in the middle. I'm going to have to get my little vacuum cleaner and get all this little grass up. Kind of put that in the middle. Goodness gracious, what a mess. Isn't that cute, like that? Or maybe he's like he's sitting there in the grass. Make it look like maybe Grandpa is pushing it or something. Oh, that turned out pretty cute. Kind of move that in the middle. I think that worked out okay. Well, I think that turned out really cute. I'm going to give you an up close of it. Man, I tell you, the older I get, it's hard to get on my knees like I used to. I had to get a pillow down on the floor. What we're going to do next is going to be really simple. It's going to be the table that's under the TV. So I'll get you turned around and we will do that real quick. And then I'll show you a couple of things I already have decorated. Alright guys, this is the table that's under the TV, and I have robbed my lamps that were over here at this other table and put them over here. I didn't know if I would like that at first. I was afraid it might mess up watching TV, but it really don't. It doesn't distract us. So what I'm going to do is put this buffalo check runner. This is what I had in the dining room, if you remember. I'm going to put this down. Sure my ends are even. Okay, this one is going to be so easy. I've got this runner down, and if you remember this wreath that came from Hobby Lobby. I got it for half off. It was regular $19.99, so I got it for $10. I love it because you see how fluffy it is. But I want to set it in the middle. And then I've got these rabbits that I bought last year from TJ Maxx. No, actually I bought them from Marshall's. $19.99 is what I paid for them. And it's a mama and a baby. I think it's so cute. You see this ring is not as wide as this, so I'm going to try to position it, do a balancing act here for this rabbit. And make it look fluffy around it. I don't know if that's even. There. And that is all I'm going to do there. Just plain and simple, but I really like it. I love the rabbit in the middle. It does all I need it to do. It's just a simple decoration. Okay, this is over here in the kitchen. This is the bar that goes around. You'll have to excuse the mess. I was cleaning with the sanitized wipes this morning, but this is what I come up with for the bar, and I had already bought these eggs, and it came in a pack at Hobby Lobby, and it had these speckled ones with the brown and then the buffalo check. And I got a bag of these carrots I had already done before all this mess broke out. So I just put out that grass and just set those eggs in there. I got this hip hop, if you see it's Ray Dunn. And I got it at Marshall's. I believe it was $19.99 or something. So I just set it in there, and I had that bunny and put him at the end like he was just out trying to find eggs or something. I don't know. But that's what I put there. I thought it turned out pretty cute. And then we will move to the middle of the kitchen. And this is where I put my tray, a tier tray. I bought that a few weeks ago, that truck picture. I bought it at Hobby Lobby. I don't remember how much it was. But I just put out my grass. I had some of the pink grass, and I had some of this tan grass. So I put it to work and put it in these trays. And I had those bunnies from last year. And I had all these eggs already. This little rabbit came from Pier 1. You can actually put a little tea light in it if you want. And then this buffalo check rabbit came from Hobby Lobby. That little tin, it came from Hobby Lobby last year. But that's what the tier tray looks like. I really get very nervous doing these trays because I don't feel that I'm very good at doing them. They kind of make me anxiety for some reason. But that's what it looks like. Over here on this table, this is where those lamps were, and I moved them. And I put this scale here, and I already had a couple of these nests, so I just set one there. And then my sign that I got last year, Everybody Welcome, that came from Hobby Lobby last year. And I had bought these at TJ Maxx. I thought they were really cute. I bought them this year, actually. And then this little bunny came from Pier 1. But that is how that table is decorated. And then we'll move over here to this table. Now, let me turn the lamp on, that might help with the lighting. If you remember, I did this basket last year. The rabbit came from Hobby Lobby, and so did the basket. And I did a craft doing these eggs. And it's just a plastic egg inside, and I did hot glue and just set and glued it. So if you're bored sitting at home, you could sit and make eggs. I did this one, and I just wrapped both, if you could see it close enough, how I wrapped both of them together. I sat and did that while I was watching TV. But you see the other eggs back there in the back. They were pretty fun. But if you get bored, that's something that you can do, and it'll take up some time, and you can do it right there in your chair watching TV. I'm sure most people probably have some plastic eggs around and some of that jute yarn, and you can just sit and wrap it. Or if you got regular yarn, you can do that. And then this little bunny, I believe he came from, where did I get him from? I think he came from TJ Maxx last year. It's got the little weighted butt, so it sits there. But that's how that corner looks. I've got this little sign I got from Hobby Lobby last year. It says Happy Easter, so I just put it up there on that shelf. But that's how that turned out. Oops, sorry, Mitch. Okay, these are the bookshelves that's over here in the dining room. I always tell you this is my biggest challenge, are these shelves. But some of the stuff I left up there, and then I added some things. This I made last year. And it was just a vase, and I got a rabbit and cut some flowers and just stuck them around in there. It was real easy. I had gotten that vase at Goodwill, I believe, for like $1, $1.50. But those rabbits, they came from Hobby Lobby. And then I think the sign is so cute. It came from Kirkland's last year. And then that sign has been there. And I just put some greenery there beside it. And then this picture I got this year from Hobby Lobby. Y'all probably seen it in a haul that I done. And then I just put some carrots there beside it. So I thought that turned out really cute. The carrots, I guess, is kind of the theme in here this year. Because if you remember the mantle over there, it's got the carrots. You know what we just did right there, it has carrots. Here's an up-close picture of the little rabbits and how it turned out. You see the Happy Easter on there. That came from TJ Maxx. Believe it, well, I think it was $25 or something, I don't remember. I think it turned out super cute. I like how it turned out. I like the flowers coming out of it with the grass. But that's really cute. This is over here on my side table. And that little rabbit that's in there, got it from Pier 1 last year, and just took some of my grass and set in there with a couple of eggs. And then I had that little reef, if you remember. I just stuck it at the bottom. So I think it turned out really cute. Okay, now we are in the dining room, and this is the runner. Came from Pier 1 last year, I believe. So I just set that out. And then this is the centerpiece. These little eggs, they are removable. You see it's just sitting on top of a candle holder. They came from Pier 1 last year. I got this one's a larger one. And then the little black bunny in there, it's a flat black, came from Pier 1. And then this side has a bird, which also came from Pier 1. And then in the middle, I had my buffalo check bunny. And he's sitting on top of that wooden stand. And these are the eggs I already had. I got last year from Ross. So I just set them around in there. Not my favorite for in there, but it's what I had, so that's what I went with. Remember I told you that Didn't get to go out and do the shopping that I wanted to do, so I'm making do with what I have. So this is the centerpiece. And they had a couple of these little, hand towels. That's what that looks like. I have not done my hutch yet, so it still looks the same. I've got all my Ray done I need to put in there, so I may do that next week. But that's what that looks like. All right, guys. I know we did a lot of jumping around this morning, and I showed you things that are already decorated. I believe next week we will work on that hutch and get all the Ray Dunn stuff that I have put in there. And then I will show you over there behind the round table what that looks like, how I decorated it. But then after that, we will do our Easter walkthrough and we will be done. So hope y'all are doing great. I hope you're staying inside. Don't get out unless you have to. There's a lot of people that are on a mandatory shutdown. And I'm afraid that's what's fixing to happen to us probably this next week, because the county that we live in, there was, I don't know, I think it was 6 or 7 just last night that tested positive. So the county that is connected to us, next to us, went on a mandatory shutdown. So I'm afraid that we're probably next. And if we're next, well then our business, I'm sure, is not an essential business to keep open. So y'all pray for our country, pray for our president. He is doing an awesome job. I give him many kudos, and I think he's doing a great job. So y'all just pray for our country, pray for your family. I pray for all of us that we stay safe and get through this mess. So God bless y'all. I'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.